Welcome to day 30. All right, let's talk about balancing chemical reactions. Right? The products and reactants have the same number. So, are my reactants, they are my products. We have to have the same number of atoms on both sides. So, it's that simple. One chromium here, two chromiums there. Put a 2, right? Oxygen. I have 2 and 3. Well, 2 and 3 don't equal each other, so what do we have to do? Well, most of you guys, basic math would tell you put a 3 in front of O2 and a 2 in front of chromium 6 oxide. Now, if we do that, what changed? Chromium. We didn't leave, right? We didn't know to leave chromium per se to the end, so chromium has to change. It has to have a 4 there. So we got to put a 4 there. And now it's balanced. And always double check. What is this? 4 chromium, 4 chromium. 6 oxygen, 6 oxygen. Done. Next one. All right, copper. So 2 coppers there. 2 coppers, 1 copper. Put a 2 there. 1 sulfur, 2 oxygen, 2 oxygen. So this is a pretty straightforward one. Should be balanced. Now, just note, there's a 1 here, a 1 here, and a 1 here. We just don't write them. All right. Methylbenzene or toluene here. So I have how many carbons? Because this one's definitely the worst or most complicated formula. And if you notice, how many carbons? 7. 7 carbons. So I need to put a 7 in front of CO2. How many hydrogens do we have? 8. So right there goes a 4. 4 times 2 is 8. Now, oxygen. I have 14 and 4, be 18 oxygen. So that means what times divided by 18 divided by 2 is 9. 9 oxygen. There we go. Number 4. If we look at number 4, we can see we have carbonate here and carbonate here. We can also see we have nitrate here and nitrate there. We can actually take the polyatomic ions because they do not break down. They can treat them as a unit. So look, I have 2 potassiums on the left-hand side, 1 on the right, put a 2 there. 1 carbonate, 1 copper, 2, 1 copper, 2 nitrates, done. 4, 5, if you look, I have phosphate and phosphate. I have hydroxide, and I don't have hydroxide. Technically I do, but we just have water. So we're going to not treat that as a unit. All right, so phosphates. Phosphates are good. Potassiums. Potassium, I need to put a 3 for potassium hydroxide. All right, H's. How many H's do we have on the left-hand side? 3 and 3 would be 6. So right there should go a 3. How many oxygens? Now, usually they're unhighlighted, so I'm going to unhighlight hydroxide here. How many unhighlighted oxygens? 3. Because the phosphates in green are the same. They're already balanced. So as you can see, balancing is not that difficult. The hardest part about balancing, for most people, happens to become what we get with number 6 here. This is where the hard part becomes, because we have to write the correct formulas down from the names, from the words. That's usually what trips most people up. All right, and so we'll come back and do number 6 in a minute.